optimize your performance. Hi, it's Brian Lake back with another review you can use, and up today we have Optimum Nutrition again. So I tried some stuff from their performance line, which is a little bit different than some of the other Optimums that I've performed in the Wheys that I've tried. These were pretty good. We got the, as always, the chocolate shake and the vanilla shake seems to be kind of a theme. I tend to mix these, and so many of the other flavors many times are just, you can't mix anything with them. And if I don't like it, then I've got 4.5 to 5.5 pounds of it. You know, this is approximately 50 servings. It's I think it's 4.3 pounds. As we like to show the scoop, this is the scoop, which I think is like 60 grams, 39 grams. Yeah, so I don't even know. So 39 grams. We'll recycle this. We'll recycle the tub as well. But the chocolate and vanilla still has a nice aroma to it. It wasn't an overpowering vanilla. It was just kind of a good enough vanilla. The chocolate was pretty good though. And unlike the other ones that I've tried, the all-natural ones, these weren't so thin feeling. Now they did have a bit of a thin feel, and I started using less and less water with them. You know, and sometimes I had them in a shaker cup and had them in a shake. As far as mixability on these, I would definitely don't do anything less than a shaker. Even in a shaker sometimes, I was very surprised. Sometimes it wouldn't dissolve very well, be kind of chunky. So I'm thinking like a 6.5 or a 7 on mixability. I mean, for me, for Optimum, that's pretty bad. I mean, they usually mix very, very well. Taste-wise, chocolate was good. The vanilla, so maybe a 7 on the chocolate and a 5 on the vanilla. I was also surprised there. You know, overall, it was a very good protein. It's got isolate. It's all whey. You got whey concentrate, whey isolate, and hydrolyzed whey protein isolate. Definitely has a little bit of a creamy. It has a creamer in it. It has a little bit of a creaminess to it. I don't know how much. I don't remember if it had. Yes, it does have sucralose, but I don't know how much. It does have 4 grams of sugar. So if you're really, really cutting back on your sugars and you're tight, really, really tight, this might be too much. I started doing this about once a day, and then because I'm on some other supplements and I need to get my protein up, I started doing these 2, sometimes 3 times a day. Usually one about mid-morning, and then one in the mid-afternoon, and then sometimes depending on when I got back from the gym and after my workout, sometimes I would do another shake and then get in the shower. Sometimes I wouldn't. Now, sometimes it was just, you know, throw it in a shaker bottle and down it. But other times I used the Ninja, the individual bottle, and I might put some fruit in with it. Sometimes I have a peanut butter protein that we're going to review pretty soon. And sometimes I throw a little bit of that in there to give a little bit different flavor. But overall, it wasn't bad. I got these from DPS Nutrition. We'll put the link in the description below. They were about 45 bucks for each container. And I also got some free stuff with it. I got some free protein bars, which we've reviewed already. And I had some samples of some other stuff which we reviewed. So, which is pretty interesting. DPS does some kind of freebies depending on what link you use, whether that link's expired. Just now I've got some other protein powder through them, and it actually came, that particular manufacturer was delivering free wrist straps with each container. So now I've got 2 sets of wrist straps, which I'm going to be getting into with my deadlifts. My grip has been really failing me, and I really need to get my deadlift. I got to get it back up to close to 300. I really should be doing that. I hit 250 about a year ago, and then I had some injuries, and I'm really still recovering from. But other than that, you know, overall, this is a pretty good protein. I really don't know what's the huge difference between it and some of their other lines. It's a little bit cheaper than some of their, like the gold standard. You know, has a little bit more sugar in it than some of the other ones that I've tried. I think some of those have only had 2 or 3. It does have artificial sweetener, so if you're looking to cut out, because that's the sucralose, I mean, they argue whether it's artificial or not. Look, it's man-made. They jimmy around the molecules to get that. It's not like they go out and then plant it outside and then they cut it down and process it. So, you know, overall, I think this is a pretty decent, I'd say about a 7. You know, as far as the overall, I don't know. See, this is what I'm really torn because I was very surprised. Because most of the time with Optimum, I'm giving them 8s, 9s, and 10s sometimes. But this is like, I don't know. I don't know if they dumbed it down because to save some money to get in a new line. I really don't. But these aren't very heavy. Don't expect to take these and feel full for hours. But if you need that protein, you know, this is 22 grams of protein per serving. So if you need, you know, a lot of protein right away, this is, no pun intended, this is a good source for it. It is Optimum, so you know it's going to be good. It's going to be pure. But overall, you know, definitely better than your store brands. So I guess a 7 is fair because so many times I give those 5s and 6s. And this is definitely, if you're trying to save up a little bit of money to get a little bit better protein, this is definitely something you might want to consider and the like. So overall, I guess a 7. So there you go. And I seem to be losing my voice. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking like. We've got some more supplement things coming up. We've got more to review. I've actually been asked to review some supplements by a company, and we've got those coming. I'm on them right now. I'm going to see what I think of them, and that'll be awesome. So thanks. Keep your comments coming, questions, and everything else. All right. Thanks very much, and bye. All right. I want to be more centered. Sparkly. All right. Hi, it's Brian Late back with another review. You can. Which dog is that? Think about moving the chair.